Okay, let's try this again, guys. We'll see if we can get the chat up this time. So, for anyone who doesn't know, apparently the chat did not work on my last stream. My mum said it was working on her computer, so it's probably not a setting on my PlayStation. Although I have gone through them all to check if that's the case, I can't find anything there. So, I don't think that's what's happening. I think maybe there was some kind of a glitch or some kind of an issue that has to do with YouTube rather than my console. So let's see if we can get this working again. I did struggle to load some things when I was trying to do it before, so maybe there is something going on YouTube there. But, oh, and the chat has come. Okay, now I can see it, at least on my computer. If worse comes to worse and I can't see it on my phone, I might have to move position a bit so I can see my people. Thank you for joining me, probably for the second time. Oh, no, not made for kids. I'm just doing my settings on this one now since I have had to do it twice because the first one had a little bit of a, hissy fit. Today we are going to be playing on the PlayStation. I'm on the EU server. It's the cheapest place for me to open these bundles, so that's why we're going to do it, because I have a membership over here. And we're going to open 15 of the booster bundle and have a look at the drop rate. Now, as I said in my previous very, very brief stream that wasn't working properly, there are the Void Glow auras currently in the broker. They are 9 million on here, especially for the yellow. The yellow one is everywhere. I can't even tell you. There's so many. And on the US server, it's about, I think I said 3 to 6, or just under 6 million for the gold, and then, the yellow. And then all the other colors are above 6 million for those ones. So clearly the yellow is dropping the absolute most for some reason. I don't know why they seem to want to do that. It seems to be yellow again too. Like when we did the last one where we were able to get the toon shaded chromas, we ended up with yellow back pieces, like so many. So clearly yellow is dropping more than everything else for some reason. I don't like that because I don't have a lot of use for yellow. Let me see if I can just get the chat up on my phone also, because then we can talk. It's kind of the point, of having a live stream, is so I can talk to you guys. I see you! Okay. Hello, Abby, Sue, Crow. It's very nice to see you both. And of course, my mum is here, because she simply must. XDBD said, I can tell you what was the problem. For some reason, YouTube marked your stream as for kids. Oh, no, definitely not for kids. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know that. Maybe I mispressed something on the computer, but it did pop up on my screen this time. You guys probably heard me be like, no, not for kids. So maybe I pressed the wrong thing before. But yeah, I definitely always mark my content as not for children, just in case. Even though I think I'm mostly child-friendly. But yeah, if it's marked for kids, obviously the chat would not come up, so that is an odd one. Thank you for letting me know. Junior is here. He said, hello, Miss Laura, Miss Abby, and Crow. And also said hello to Cuppa Buddy, who is my mum. The best Cuppa Buddy ever. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me? Just put some yeses in there, because so far, I don't think anything you've said confirms that I'm definitely being heard. So let's make sure that is also working. And I'm just going to check it's on all messages. Yes, it is. Okay. People are being lovely, saying hello to my mum. Excellent! Okay, let's open up these booster bundles and see what we actually are going to receive. Everyone, if you could, do whatever magical thing you can do to stop it from doing yellow a billion times, that would be great. I would, hopefully, with 15, I would like to get 2 toon shaded that are different from each other, not the same, and then hopefully a relatively even split of the void glows. I know that's a big ask, because we all saw what happened to me last time. We got 2 of the exact same toon shaded, and I got so many yellows. So many yellows. And apparently yellow is the color this time too. So let's open it and have a look. Oh, hello! Oh, we've got yeses. Okay, you guys can definitely hear me. I ramble a bit, so if you guys weren't listening to all of that and I had to say it again, I wouldn't have even known what I said. So thank you for that, guys. Lucifer said, greetings, DCUO. What's now 30 and devilishly cheeky? This guy. Happy birthday! Congratulations on growing a year older. Is that what... Are we supposed to be congratulated for getting older? I don't know that anyone wants to get older except children. But yeah, happy birthday. I hope you're having a good time, and I'm really glad that the Black Friday sale lands near your birthday, because that's kind of fun, right? People can get you stuff from DC. All right, let's read this and open. It says, use this item to receive one of the following rewards at random. We've got Toon Shaded Acrobatic Chroma, Deductive Chroma, Flora, Hilarious, Strategic, and Vengeful. I just scrolled with the wrong hand. If I was looking to get a specific one from this, I really do want to get the Hilarious, just because I want to have a look at what the purple looks like, even though, I don't like the green that goes with it. And I think Deductive was the other one that I was after, because it's a bit dark and kind of what I like. So probably those. We've got the Void Glow auras that are also available. We've got blue, cyan, green, red, white, and yellow. Kind of upset that there is not a purple and that we have a blue and a cyan, but I understand that they're trying to make it match the Toon Shaded chromas. It seems like there's one to pair up with each one of those, so fine. I guess I'm fine with that. I do kind of want to get the red and the white if we're aiming for something. I would be happy if I got no yellow, but I mean, we all know I'm going to get yellow because we've seen the broker. So let's open these and see what we get. First one. Toon Shaded Vengeful. Okay, so at least we started with one. We know we're getting one of these, so that's good. Next one. Void Glow Cyan. Okay. Not yellow for the first one. I'm happy that it's not yellow, okay? Next one. Void Glow Blue. Okay. Maybe this is not going to be as... Let's not get our hopes up. If I get my hopes up, we all know what's going to happen. I'll be excited, and then it'll be yellow, and I'll get the exact same Toon Shaded chroma. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, next one. Toon Shaded Vengeful. I told you it would happen. The exact same one. Every time. All right, next one. I'm not having... Oh, white! Yay! I was going to say I'm not having a happy time, but honestly, that fixes it up a little bit, right? I got a white one. Oh, I'm happy about that. All right, next one. Void Red. Hey, am I going to get every single one? This is very nice. Cool. I mean, the last time that we did this, I did have to buy a couple so that we could look at them later, and I put them in a couple of shorts. But I also will say, if you guys are interested in these, I'd wait out the broker, especially if you want the yellow. Wait out the broker. I think everyone's going to be, trying to sell out that yellow one because it's already really cheap for something that's only just come into the game. So, I mean, don't take my... Maybe I'm wrong. What if you guys wait and then it disappears? Never mind, ignore me. Don't do what I say. Let's open another. Void Glow Blue. Okay, we've doubled up now. Hey, did I not get a single yellow? Oh, the game loves me. Oh, see, if I don't get yellow, I won't be sad. I will be okay with that. Void Green. Okay, good. I'm happy with green. Now yellow is literally the only one we're missing. The game likes me. It was listening to me complain. That's what happened. Void Glow Red again. I'm okay with that. I don't mind doubling up on the red. Oh, the white! Oh, okay, cool. Now, another chroma that isn't vengeful would be nice, please. Okay, maybe we're getting wishful thinking over here. I wonder if it's... I'm speculating. This is just my guess here and an opinion. It's definitely not facts. Please don't take it as facts. But does it not sometimes seem like... It's programmed to, once it drops you one chroma from this time and from the last time that I opened these, it will drop you the exact same one. It doesn't seem like everyone gets the same drop, but it does kind of seem like a lot of people get two of the same one. Right? Because it didn't just happen to me, it's happened to other people as well. So that's what it seems like. I could be wrong. That's fine. Green again, so now we've got two of everything. That's a really even split. I'm actually kind of happy with this drop. This is a better drop than last time for sure. And now we have yellow, which I didn't mind if I missed, but I'm glad that I can show it to you guys. Okay, so we've got all of the auras now. We would like one other chroma. Just one. Rats. It's not going to happen, is it? Oh, no way! I got what I wanted! Guys! We got one of each of the auras at two different of the Toon Shaded chromas. Oh, it's not the ones I wanted, but at this stage, I don't care. This is way better than last time. Oh my goodness. Okay. That could have gone way worse. That is for sure. Oh, hello, Mr. Night Dad said hi, Shadow Lady and Shadow Lady's mum. Hello and welcome. Lucifer said, I'm having a hell of a birthday. Excellent! That's what you deserve as Lucifer. It makes perfect sense. I agree. Abby Sue said we want cake. I wouldn't mind some cake. Do you have you in the mood to share? I would be fine with you sharing cake. Turbo said hello, so hello, Turbo. Lucifer said, "Thank you all, and I wish the best of luck to you all when opening your booster bundles." Yeah, I hope you get a drop like I just did. That was pretty smooth compared to the last time I did this. This is way better than I was expecting. I'm a little bit happy. I mean, I would be happier if it was more, obviously, variety of tune chromas, but, you know, this is what I was hoping for at the minimum, so I'm happy with that. Oh, Junior said, that's amazing luck there, right? Thank goodness, because up until this point, I've had very unlucky drops on a lot of things. This one is beautiful. Let's just be nice to DC today. I won't say any bad. I probably will. I will tell the truth. So sometimes DC does bad things. Today, not the case. This is beautiful. Lucifer said the new auras will cost 105 replay badges for those wondering. Oh, thank you. Beautiful. Thank you for letting us know. I do try to remember at the end of the stream to swap across to another character and have a look at the unlock, but sometimes I do forget these things. So I'm really glad Lucifer knows. My mum is specifically talking to Lucifer. She said, "I hope your day gets better and better and you have lots of fun on your birthday, Lucifer." I agree. That would be nice. Have lots of fun. Have enough fun for all of us. Sebastian said, "Nice. Oh, and hello all." Hello and welcome. Lucifer said, "The strategic is the Nightwing chroma." Okay, so I've got Vengeful and strategic. So I've got Nightwing, beautiful, and Vengeful, I can't remember if that's the Batman one. Is it the last one in the booster bundle? Hang on. The last one, I believe, was the Batman one. And then there was one deductive, I think, that seemed Batman-y as well, but apparently is not. I don't know. Hang on. Preview. Yeah, Vengeful is the last one, so that's the Batman one, which honestly, I quite like that one. If I was going to get one, I don't mind getting the Batman one, so that's all right. Oh, there we go. Lucifer said cake for everyone. Aw, what a big sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate the cake. Junior said, "Yay, I'll get the ice cream." Excellent, Mum. Make the cuppers? No. XDBD said, "Do you think I can get those chromas on the broker?" Well, let's investigate. Toon shaded. Let's have a look. I'm gonna guarantee, like, always are people selling these things. Whether you can get them now or not, I don't know. But let's look it up and have a look and see if they are here. Because when I was rushing to have a quick look, I only looked at the auras, so I needed to be just a little bit more, you know, looking at it properly. Okay, Mastermind. That is old. Turbo, Willful, also old. These are all the old ones, guys. Oh, there's Flora. Okay, Flora must not be one of the most sought after. We've got a minimum 16,500,000 there for the Flora. Fair play as last time. Acrobatic, we've got 25 million. Keep in mind, I'm on the EU server. If you do play US, which a good chunk of you do, most likely you're going to have much more varied prices. I'm going to guess the Toon Shadeds are probably more expensive, and the Auras are probably less expensive. What have we got? Hilarious over here, 45 million. Yeah, so there, you might be able to, but they are getting a little bit pricey. Just a lot pricey, okay? Outside of a price range that I'd be willing to pay for one that I love. So, yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, I don't like the Toon Shaded. It's not my favorite at all. I like the shaded part of it, but that's because it reminds me of comic shaded, and I think that looks great on a lot of different characters, even though I don't use it frequently. The plasticiness of these is not my favorite. So let's do each chroma. We're going to grab one cyan, one blue, one white, come on, one red. I hope these are listed as void glow with the color last instead of the color first. Otherwise, we're going to have to go through in a weird order. Okay, let's have a look. Let's scroll down and find these. Aura, please be under void. Yay! Okay, let's just go alphabetical order. Let's do the blue first. Ooh. Oh, it looks cooler when you see it in game than it does in the picture, doesn't it? I like it! I'm guessing that the white, like the lighter color ones, are going to look better. But that does look really, really cool. I love it. We've got to give her a spin. I do think her wearing the dark clothes might not be helping much with being able to see the aura as well as I would like. So I might quickly swap her into like just a slim line that's white, because that often does showcase things just a little bit better. There, Aberrant will do. We'll do Aberrant. And legs as well. And then, oh wait, chroma's off first. Chest, no chroma. And we'll turn this to white over here. Thank you. And then we'll do the legs as well. Then it'll be a little bit easier to see it because it will contrast, which is nice. Okay, now you can see where it starts and ends. I still like this. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, I kind of like these more than I thought I would. I was picturing something that was like a black shadow around your character that didn't move, and then a color around the outside that moved kind of like electricity around it. And I was picturing it as quite flat, not really this dimensional. So this looks way more like a smoke or a liquid that's flowing. I really like this more than I thought I would. Hey, and I got every single one. They're so pretty. Okay, let's go to cyan. I'm gonna start gushing over the smallest thing. Let's go to the next one. Where's aura here? Okay, avoid cyan. This one. Oh yeah, it really does. It pops a lot more when it's a light color with that black. I mean, these are kind of fun, guys. I don't mind them. I do have a use for the red already that I'm going to need, and I'm going to have a use for the white one as well, so I'm looking forward to putting them on my characters that you guys will probably see later. But these look better than I thought. I thought as well when we spun around our character, we would just see like a flat white border. You know, I didn't expect it to look this good. I like these. I like these. I hope you guys do too. But at least now you know what it actually looks like in game, right? Because in the pictures that they give us, we can't see the movement at all. Hang on, I scrolled too far. Lucifer said to quote Marie Antoinette, "Let them eat cake." I don't think that's an actual quote from her. Wasn't that something that they wrote about her because they disliked her? I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But I'm great with the sentiment. Happy to eat cake. That's fine. um Lucifer said also, I think the deductive might be based on Batgirl or Duke Thomas. Oh, thank you. Okay, beautiful. Well, at least we know it's not Batman, which is what I originally thought. Muzan said Crimson. Yeah, I got the Crimson one, if that's what you're asking. I got the Crimson Aura. Mr. Night Dad said, I also got another question. What kind of base skin is that, the one that you have? My base is the House of Legends base, and I just colored everything white because it's a good place to showcase things because of the contrast. You can see them much more clearly. So that's where I currently am. I literally named this base Showcase Base so that I can show things. So let's put the next aura on. What are we up to? Glow green. Ooh, okay. I now have a use for this one. I have a Green Lantern, and one of the armories. This would really suit her because she's kind of getting corrupted. I love it. Okay, these are fun. I like these way more than I know I'm gonna like these materials because I don't like the high sheen on them. So I like the auras way better already. It's kind of cool. I really like the way they move. I've got to say, I'm a little more impressed than I thought I was gonna be with these. There's a lot of good uses for this one. Muzan said, "Is this your US account?" This is my EU, because that is because I have a membership with the EU. That's where I pay less for the booster packs or booster bundles rather. So that's why I do the showcasing for that sort of thing over here. Junior said, "Oh, hang on. What did Abby then said? A bill plus in US broker." Oh, a billion plus. Oh, thank you. I just realized what you meant. Oh my goodness, Abby, I'm happy. The US broker. So does that mean the tune shaded chromas are way cheaper than on EU? That's interesting. Normally it's the other way around. The chromas ended up more expensive on US and cheaper on EU because they didn't move. And then the back tendril things that we had last time were so cheap on US and they were more expensive on the EU server. And also, I believe when I was playing on Xbox, I let you guys know what the difference was there as well. And it was matching up more with EU than US at the time, which it tends to do just because of the amount of people that play, I think, is the reason that it ends up matching up like that. Lucifer said, I feel like the strategic one will set for a very high price because it works with the spiral operative style. Oh, isn't it nice when they actually work with a style? Last time when we did this, there were some tune shaded chromas we received. The only one that really worked with the actual style for it was the Superman one. Let's put the next aura on while we talk. All the rest, there was like the placement wasn't correct on a lot of them, which was really, really frustrating. Oh my goodness, the red is perfect. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Is it not cool? It's pretty cool. The red one is now my favorite. I mean, I thought the red was going to be. The white one might top it. We'll have to see. But it's so nice. But yeah, if the actual chromas they give us correspond with a style of the character that they are both meant for, that's a happy time. So I think you're probably right. The strategic one, if it is meant specifically for Nightwing style and it actually works on the style, that's beautiful. Very, very nice. Tribute said, why in the broker people are so greedy? I mean, it's supply and demand. If people want it, people will put a high price on it to get it to sell. I understand why people do it. I think I've seen a couple of times where I've put something in cheaper and then people buy it and they just put it back into the broker for higher again. So there's no point in even me trying to get things sold at a reasonable price for people, because it doesn't end up working to go to the people who need it. It goes to the people who are trying to sell it up high. So I don't know. People try to get as much money out of it as they can. If people have items and everyone wants them, they're going to put it up as high as they can. It's just supply and demand. It's how it works, unfortunately. Junior said the purple for Nightcrawler. There's no purple one. I'm very upset about that. They don't have a purple one. They should have a purple one. I don't understand why we need both blue and cyan. I mean, there's one of the chromas that's green and purple for the hilarious one, right? Why not do the purple? Do the purple! Just because I asked for it. They don't know who I am. They don't care who I am. So... But the purple would have been nice. If there was purple, I'd be getting a bunch of them and putting them on multiple characters because I need them. And I say a bunch of them because I can unlock with replay badges, but it's cheaper not to. And I have multiple accounts, as you guys know. So I would send it to my other accounts so they can then unlock it as well. So if they had purple, they'd be making more money off me. Lucifer said because they want a lot of money in case something rare drops in the broker. Absolutely true. People put things high in the broker because if something rare ends up there that they want, then they can then afford it, because everyone puts everything as high as they think they're going to get. My mum said, actually, I've been told that I'm a terrible coffee maker. That's true, but I make great cups of teas and hot chocolates. Actually, my mum, because I drink at the moment, that little brother from AU and I drink like the not fancy, the sachet coffee. So just a powder that has everything in it that you kind of need. We drink that at the moment, and we have fancy weird flavors. Oh, I like the white more than the red. I love the white. Okay, this is cool. I like this. So I can't remember how recently it was, but I showed my mum how to just do it with a sachet, and because it's literally pour in the sachet, pour in the water, done. Or milk if you're having milk, done. My mum makes great cups of coffee now. Because it's just a sachet. My sister is the one who makes actual fancy coffee. Just saying. Abby said they just wanted to blame and out her. Blame and out who? Hang on, did I miss something? I'm sorry, Abby, I feel like I missed something. I'm not sure what it was. But yeah, if it's someone trying to blame me for something and out me, don't worry, I have a thick skin. It's not going to work. XDBD said, I wish we can get a game, or they will release one day that is the chess piece for... I don't know who that is. I'm probably saying her name wrong. Talking about the girl who's in the game became a White Lantern. I don't know that much about the White Lanterns, but it would be kind of cool if they ended up with a White Lantern character, at least in this game, or a game surrounding her. I don't think there's going to be a lot of, enough popularity for a White Lantern character at this stage for them to create a game surrounding her. It doesn't seem like something that enough people are interested in, but it would still be cool. I'm kind of hoping they do something White Lantern related in here more so, because they did the White Lantern loadouts for us. That was really fun, our character transforming. I'm hoping they keep doing things like that, because that was so much fun. But I would like it to be something they incorporate into the game a little bit more. So once we receive the White Lantern abilities and everything, giving us an artifact that gives us a ring, or a trinket even, just a trinket we slip on our character that gives us White Lantern loadouts, would be really cool. So if it could be utilized in things other than that particular load-in, I would be I don't know, a little bit happier. I think it would be really fun, and I could imagine seeing a lot of people incorporating it. On Multi's Live, we could have a White Lantern day, and everyone comes with a White Lantern trinket on, and we can all play with actual White Lantern abilities. It'd be crazy. Junior said, hey, I bet you make insanely good hot chocolate and tea. She does. She makes really, really good hot chocolates and tea. I learned from her how to do my hot chocolates, which is why my hot chocolates are so good, is because of my mum. Oh, Scrolls. Hello, Scrolls. Scrolls said, good night, everyone. Then asked, is that aura from the booster bundle? Yes, these auras are from the booster bundle. Let's put the next one on while we're over here. And I'm liking them. I like them. I'm hoping you guys do too. Have we got one more? Yellow. Oh, okay. I don't like this one as much. This is my least favorite one, but I'm sure people will have a use for it. I think the reason I'm a little bit I don't like yellow as much is because I don't have many characters with yellow. And the last drops that I got were all yellow. So I was already like, if I get a bunch of yellow, I'm not going to be happy. If I missed out on this one, I wouldn't be too fussed. I don't have a specific character to put it on. I do have a yellow lantern on my Switch who's, maybe it could go on, but I like the aura she already has. So probably not for that. But I do really think that the way that the color goes around the outside of these looks great. I don't know if you guys can see, but like on her head, you can see that there's like, it dips down and up and down and up and kind of looks like if you wanted to have a person who's like broken or fractured, you could kind of use this for it. If you colored your character black, it would look like their actual form is breaking or moving, which is kind of cool, and now I'm thinking I might want to do that. The color around the outside moves really nicely. It's not like electricity, it's more like a flow, which I really like as well. And it's not flat at all. It absolutely has dimension. It has texture. It's so nice. Ugh, kind of love it. I can't lie. And yellow is my least favorite, and I still kind of love it. I don't know. Albel said, man, I wish I had some money to spend right now. Yeah, I've had to be a little bit tight because of DC at the moment. So after this, I'm hoping they don't do anything too exciting because we've got Ultimate Recruitment Event. Don't need money for that. That's fine. But I'm hoping after that, there's not anything too expensive going on because I might have to do another apology and say, guys, I'm sorry, I can't afford this one. And I hate doing that. I love to be able to show you guys. Albel said also, I can't get any bundles or nothing. Being Provo sucks. This is true. If you can play enough of in-game content, though, to be able to get yourself in-game currency, which I will say is a slog. If you're not purchasing things and selling expensive items, it can be quite a slog to be able to get enough currency for the broker. But if you just farm a bunch of collections, often you can end up with some really good in-game currency for that. Then you can end up purchasing them from the broker, from everyone who likes to price them nice and high, as we've discussed. So could potentially try doing it that way. It's not as much fun. It's a lot of grinding, which, I mean, if you enjoy DC or you're a person who can play a game and watch something at the same time while you're doing grinding, you can enjoy whatever you're watching while you get it done. But at the same time, that means you have to have time to do it, which, you know, not everybody has time. I am one of those people. Abby said, I know like. You don't like, is this for the aura? Or is this something else you were discussing earlier, Abby? I'm so sorry. I'm sure I'm missing some kind of a context. Maybe the comment didn't come up on my phone. I've clearly missed something. But if it's, you know, like the auras, that's good for you. You don't have to get them, and you can save the dollars. Junior said, hit the like button, guys, please. That would be very nice. I mean, if you're here and you enjoy the content, it's a good suggestion. So thank you, Junior. Albel said, hello, Blood of the Last Amazon, which costs 400 million. Yeah, if you're going to want, that's for the lasso, right? The lasso ability is not cheap. It is not cheap at all. And I don't have it. It's too expensive. All right, let's do the Vengeful Chroma first, because I feel like the yellow one that we've got around us is going to make sense with that. So we'll do that. Let's chuck it in. We'll do the first, the second, and the third like I normally do so that we can see it properly. Is it going to be Toon Shaded Vengeful or Vengeful Toon Shaded? Nope, Toon Shaded. I nearly scrolled all the way past. Vengeful. Okay, let's chuck them in. Oh, yay. It's going to look good with the aura. This might actually make me like the aura a little bit. Okay, I don't mind this. Let's have a look. Again, you can see the plasticness already reflecting on her chest there, right? There's like clear reflection. I don't like that. But the colors of this do go with the aura. Even the fact that I've got like the pustules on her legs and her chest are currently in the yellow. Kind of like that. Honestly, if that could be the part that's like got the high sheen on it and then the rest of them were really matte, I'd like these a lot more. Does make me wonder if in the future we're going to end up with this exact same thing except in a matte version, for people who don't end up with the material that you can edit the colors on, because man, if they had matte versions I'd be much happier. But I will say the shadedness on it is very nice. I do quite like it. I think there are a lot of people who do. And also, the hair always takes all three swatches of the Toon Shaded Chroma as far as I can tell, which means this is the hair color we should be getting all 3 times, or something similar, because I think they layer differently each time, like black on the bottom for the first one, then in the middle for the second, then on top for the last. So they change in hues a little bit, but the hair color tends to stay very similar on all of these. I think it might be something they're doing intentionally, because I remember vaguely, correct me if I'm wrong on this one, it's like just from my memory, in one of their live streams when they were talking about the toon shaded chromas, they said they were going to work a way to also use it for hair and also use it for the body. And I was like, why would you need to work a way to use it for hair? Because for hair, you just do it the same as you do it for clothing. But apparently no. So I wonder if they're going to add later on toon shaded hair and toon shaded skin. Guess we're going to have to wait to find out on that one. Maybe that's something they just were thinking about and have changed their minds on. I don't know. Could also be something that I'm misremembering. Oh, English and I are really not friends, are we? Albel said... Oh, no, I read that one, the 400 plus million. Yes, I am aware of that one. Lucifer said, and for those wondering, the toon shaded strategic chroma does not work well with the Protege style and Gotham Knight style. I checked. Thank you. Oh, Lucifer coming with all the facts. Thank you, Lucifer. So yeah, this one may not sell very well because it doesn't go with the style that it's actually meant for. It's really a little bit of an oversight on that one, right? That kind of sucks. I can understand, like, if they have particular swatching on that style, and then they make a chroma later on, and they make it so that swatches lay in particular areas, and it doesn't work for the chest, so it won't work for the legs. Wouldn't they just make sure one of the three works for chest, one of the three works for the legs, so that all of them can actually make the style work in the end? Because, man, it's frustrating, because people would want to use it specifically for the style it's meant for, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Marvelous said, would you join the Creator League? They are opening applications soon. I don't know, because the Creator League, as far as I know, is giving Meta Knight the information about what's being released in DC days before she makes her content. As far as I know. I could be mistaken. If I receive information days before I'm making content, it's not enough time for me, because they will, potentially if they give it to me a couple of days before my Friday, I have to have that video already recorded by the time I hit the Friday, because I edit on the Friday for it to go out. It doesn't work well for me. I would need more notice to create my content, unless I planned to specifically live stream it, because I think you guys are aware, because of Future Laura and the way that I do my editing takes time. Quite a bit of time, and it's fun, and I absolutely love it, and I want to keep doing it that way. I don't want to have to quickly create content and try to get it out to you guys. I want to give you quality. So, as far as I know, all of the other rewards that we can get from it, with the exception of the test server, also are not really enticing for me. And test server access is probably the only thing that I think would be really nice about it. I think I'd be able to showcase things for you guys earlier and everything like that. And I think that would be really fun. You guys would know beforehand what's coming. That's why I try to do it the second it drops on the EU server. I try to showcase it for you. So for the EU, it's on time, but for US, Xbox, and Switch, it's early. So you guys can see it before it actually comes in. But I don't know. I would have to probably read what kind of contracts there are and everything like that. But at this stage, probably not. There have been things that the developers for DC have done recently that make me think that there's a little bit of a problem with professionalism, particularly where they were speaking with Obsidian Chill. I mean, Obsidian released all of the information about what occurred there, and even if everything Obsidian Chill had done was wrong, which in my opinion I don't think was, but if that was the case, I still feel like the reaction that DC had to this particular situation was a little unprofessional. And that makes me not want to work with them. You know, it seems like it's a risk if I tried to do so. Oh, it did not save. Sorry, guys. Let me put the second one on. So at this stage, my answer is likely going to be no. Yeah. I'm sorry, because if anyone is hanging out for me to actually join the Creator League, probably not going to happen, guys. I'm really sorry. And also, I saw how stressed Multi was during the Creator League, and I don't want that to be me. And he's so much more relaxed now, much more chill, and it is not necessary for me to be on the test server to bring out the content that I do. For Obsidian Chill it was, right? He's trying to showcase artifacts fully leveled and how they interact with each other, how they work with power sets. I'm not doing that. And so I don't actually need the test server for those things. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm in the league chat, there we go. So I'm thinking that that's probably not going to be a benefit for me either. I've got to say, I like this chroma in the black. I think because the high sheen is a little less obvious on the black, but it's still there. I mean, it's still there. Out of the two so far, I like this one better with the black. It's the second chroma on this character. But I mean, that's specifically for this style, it works well. Lucifer said the Void Red Glow order will work with Red X. Absolutely it will. The red one does look good. That one was my favorite, but honestly, I think I like the white one a little bit more. The white one is cool. The contrast between the black and the white looks great. I'm rambling so much, I'm not swapping into the other chromas. Hang on, let's put the third one on as well. There we go, and got to remember to do this so it actually saves. Oh, I hate that. No. The yellow looks dirty because of the shadedness that they put on it, right? It makes some of the colors look not quite right. Look, it looks grubby. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Ah, no. I hope that other people like this and have a use for it, but it looks so dirty to the point that it almost has a green tinge. I don't know. I don't like it. I like the yellow on her hair better than the yellow on her body. It's not good. Oh, and also I should say, for anyone who is wanting to join the Creator League, no shade. If you guys want to join and you're all wanting to get extra incentives and extra things that you can do for people like the codes and stuff, or you just want to have access to test server, go for it, guys. I just don't think it's something I want to do. It doesn't seem like something that's going to work well for me and the way that I am and the way that I create my content as well. I don't think it's going to be a benefit. So that will mean that there'll be anyone who's in the Creator League will likely get information before me, can give that information out sooner than I can, and that's perfectly fine. If people want to get stuff out sooner, like I like getting stuff out sooner, they can go for it. I just don't know that the Creator League is going to be enticing enough for me to want to do it. My mum said, oh, I love the white one. Oh, how far back am I in the chat? Oh my goodness, the white one is my favorite. It does look really cool. I'm putting it back on. Then we'll have a look at the other chroma as well. No, we want style. Here we go. Let's get the white or that one. Hey, it's so nice. Hang on, if we go back to this. No, wait, this. Yeah, that one. Okay, that works a little bit better. The gray with the white. Oh, I love the white one. Why does it look so good? Oh, Lucifer said, hello, Multi. It just popped up on my screen. Hello, Multi! I did not know you were here. But, I don't know. I kind of like the black. The black looks more matte than the rest. That's not too bad, that swatch. But the yellow swatch I don't like at all. It looks grubby. It's yucky. The auras, though. The auras are beautiful. Genius said, I like the green and blue aura. Excellent! I think maybe you like the ones that have a little bit of the darker color. Oh, Multiverse said, I'm always here. Are you trying to be creepy? Because that sounds a little creepy. Let's chuck the green on. See, the colors that are a little less of a contrast to the black, that are slightly closer in darkness, it's like such a slight difference compared to the white and the yellow, but they do look really good with the black, right? I actually have a really good use for this. Multi said, "Mwahaha." See, it's just getting creepier now. Tribute said, I just added you as a friend on my DCUO and it shows you're offline on my end, lol. Oh, I know I have settings on my Xbox where I set it to offline sometimes when I'm trying to do content. I also have, oh wait, PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation, I have it permanently set to offline. Because if I don't have it set to offline and I log in to do something quickly and log out, or I'm making content, everyone tries to talk to me, which is very lovely, but I can't talk back because I'm making content. And often, as you can see right now, my UI is off. I can't even see if people comment me in game because I want you guys to see the style. So if you're on PlayStation EU or US, it's always going to say offline, just because I've had too many times where I've tried to create content and I end up with people trying to have long conversations, which it's very lovely. Don't get me wrong. I love when people want to have a chat, but often it happens when I actually have a very short time frame to get my content done. So I try to avoid having to say that to people all of the time, which was kind of becoming the case where I would have to say, I'm so sorry I can't chat. I'm so sorry I can't chat. I'm so sorry I can't chat over and over. And I was feeling bad, you know? Oh, Abby Sue said Marie Antoinette is what I meant. Oh, of course. I'm so sorry, Abby. I had no idea what the context was. Now I've got you. I understand. Ragnar said, hi, how's it going? It's going pretty good. We're trying styles and stuff. It's pretty awesome. We're going to put the cyan and blue ones on and swap over to the other chroma that I have received. So let's do that. Or I'm thinking the blue might match more, and also we know Junior likes the blue. So let's put that one on first, which is a bit darker than the cyan. And then let's open up our box and see what we've got. I'm looking forward to sharing this because I think a lot of people will like this one, which is good, right? That's good. It's just not something I'll use a lot. Mind you, if we're going to do a theme thing on Multiverse's channel, it's something I could potentially use for that. But I am on the EU server right now, so, you know. Oh, this is Shadowbender. What am I doing? Toon shaded, Laura. Ugh. I'm so glad future Laura is not here to tell me off. What am I needing? Strategic. There we go. Ooh, that's a pretty blue color. I don't mind that already. Okay, I'm getting a little bit closer to liking this. Oh, why does this happen to me? Every time. I've got to remember that I can't just go straight out of here. I either have to save it at the bottom of the list here, or I have to go to the left and save it over there. Okay, Toon shaded strategic. Don't accidentally go out. Ugh. 2, 3. We're going to apply to all. It's on number 1, right? Then go out like this. And it saves. Ugh, I love the hair color it gives us. I mean, I would prefer it if the Toon Shaded Chromas actually did give us the color on the hair, like a black, then a blue, then a white or a gray, whatever color we're going to get. But if I had to pick a color from those 3 combined, that is a nice one. I do quite like that, and I'm not going to lie. This does look nice. I don't like the high sheen on this, as we know, but honestly, on the black, you can't really see it. She looks so cool. Okay, a little bit happy with that one. It's looking nice. XBD said, I was talking about the girl from the recent, Voivode DLC, who became a White Lantern. I wish to make her jacket a chess piece in the game. Her jacket. Oh, yeah, that would be cool, especially if the pins that are on the jacket could hold an emblem. I mean, wouldn't that be awesome? You could chuck emblems on your character on the pins. That would be fun. Junior said, I've seen the yellow one often in the broker and cheap. Yeah, it's no one wants it. No one wants it. Or they got a million of them and don't need that many, which I suspect is what happened. I may have got a really nice drop today. I'm pretty happy with that drop, but I'm going to guess that not everybody did. And I just got lucky today because most of the time this is not what happens. Tribute said, I have so many damn loot caches from all episodes of DCUO. I have 20 months left of being a member on DC. Well, that's a long membership that you've got there, but I hope your loot caches are handy ones and that they're beneficial, because if they're just ones that you've done like in all the open world and you're now like way high level with your character and you've already got all the styles, you're literally just opening them for cash, in-game cash, and that's it. Or potentially breaking them down. You could do R&D. Mr. Night Dad said, I just want to let you know I'm going to sleep now, so I'll see you next time because it's 3 a.m. for me. Not a problem. I hope you get a really good rest. And thank you for joining us. Let's swap over to the second swatch of this one. Okay, the blue doesn't look as bad as the yellow with that color. Let's swap to the cyan aura as well so that we can see them together. Oh, it doesn't match as much. It doesn't match. It does not look as good as I thought it would. No, they clash. That cyan has a little bit too much green in it. I will say the blue does look dirty. But because it's not like the yellow where the dirtiness makes it look like actual dirt, like a brownie color, and it's just like a darker blue, it's not as bad as the yellow. But it's not my favorite. I don't know. The Toon Shaded Chromas, I know a lot of people love them. They are not my favorite. I like the auras in this way more than I like the actual chromas, which probably I am the minority on that one. But hopefully you guys love them and have good uses for them, especially this one. It sounds like a lot of people are going to be creating Nightwing using this one, which is good. Super Dad said, G'day Laura and Super Mum. You just made me love the blue aura and bought it on Xbox broker just now for 1.5 mil. Oh, that's gone down. Oh wait, Xbox? No, it may not have gone down. But awesome, I'm so glad you love it. See, the auras are nice. Auras are a fun one. I do like these. Also, I thought, isn't Super Mum your wife? My mum is saying good night to Mr. Night Dad. Junior said, sorry for bother, but could you take off the aura to see the chroma? Oh, absolutely I can. We'll do the last swatch with the aura on, and then we'll do them all without the aura. And that's not a bother at all. That is a very logical and good suggestion so that everyone can see what they need to see. All right, we've got the last one. Oh, the white looks so dirty. I hate it. Hate that. No. That looks grubby to me. She looks like she got really grubby. I mean, which kind of goes with the aberrant style, not gonna lie. Maybe she's been in a bad situation, but I don't want my character to look dirty. I want her to look nice and neat and clean and cool and like a superhero or villain. Most of my heroes look like villains. We all know this, so... Probably like a villain. She looks so cool. I just want her to keep looking cool in her purple stuff that she normally wears. But the auras are very nice. I wish there was purple. Tribute said, are we allowed to add you as a friend? Yeah, I've got no problem anyone adding me as a friend. Go for it if you want to. I'm not fussed. No problem. And if people want to add my characters in game and things like that, all of my character list is on my description on my channel. So if you're wanting to add a specific, because you're on a specific server, wanting to add my characters, you just have a look on there and it'll tell you which server I'm on for those ones so that you get the right character. Because a lot of people will watch my EU content, try to add the character from EU, and I don't actually have this name on the EU server. So, I mean, sorry, on the US server. So people on US try to add an EU character and it doesn't work. Scrolls said, plus Multiverse left the Creator League. That says a lot. Yeah, and I don't have a lot of information about what the Creator League is like, but I do know what I saw in Multiverse while he was in the Creator League, and to me, he seemed stressed. He may not agree with me, I don't know, but he seemed stressed out. And after he was out of it, he seems more chill and happier, and he laughs in his live streams, which wasn't happening before. That makes me think I don't want to be part of that because I don't want to be in a place where Multiverse was not happy. So that's also a deterrent for me. Let's take off these auras and start again so that we can have a look at the style a little bit better. That is a beautiful suggestion. Thank you. I should have thought of it myself, but you know, I'm rambling too much to think about things apparently. We'll go from the beginning so you can see them in order. That is the wrong menu, Laura. Come on now. Start here and go to the side and don't accidentally delete it. There we go. All right. So without the aura, actually, without the aura, this looks better. I think because the cyan was contrasting with the blue color, it was the wrong color with it. This is better. This is better with no aura. Junior said it's a very difficult position to be creative, to be in a creative team because players would blame you for everything, wrongdoing from Daybreak, even if you have no control over the decisions they make. Yeah, which is, I think, something that people thought about Multi, is that he had control over things and that what he said was something they really took on board. I don't think that's the case, guys. I just think, you know, they're part of a group, they get given the information they get given, and then they utilize it for their channel. It's kind of like they give the creators a little bit of benefit so that they get the benefit out of the free advertising that the creators do on their behalf. Which, you know, that's a fine exchange. That's perfectly fine. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like an environment where I would be okay or comfortable or happy, you know, and also seems like an environment where likely I'm not going to reap most of the benefits that they have, because if the notification of information that we're supposed to put on our YouTube channels is only days ahead, I won't have time to make my video, because I can spend an entire day doing the editing with Future Laura for a video, and I want to keep that quality up when I do create content and when I'm making videos, because I know I live stream quite a bit now, but when I make videos, I don't want to sacrifice Future Laura for it. I want it to be the way that it has been and want to maintain that. So I feel like by trying to accommodate their time frames for letting me know things, I would likely lose quality in my videos, and I don't want to. I really like the way I do my videos. I find them fun, and everyone tells me every now and then how much they miss Future Laura when I don't have Future Laura, so we've got to let her stay. Multiverse said, yeah, the yellow looks dirty. Thank you. This is what I'm saying. It did. It looked dirty. Let's swap to the other chroma so we can look at the second one. Oh, I did it again. Darn it. It's such a habit. It should say, do you want to save? This, then this. There we go. Okay, second one. Lucifer said, oh, he's saying hello to Multi. So hello, Multi. Anyway, I know you're already here, but that was back when you first arrived, now that I'm reading. Scroll said, Multiverse is in the building. Apparently so. He's in the chat at the very least. At least the chat is working this time. And it didn't make my video for children, apparently. Let's not do that by accident again. I think I might have tapped it. Maybe I tapped the wrong thing. I don't know. But something clearly happened. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is the second swatch for the strategic toon shaded chroma. Paris said, I wish I had a white one together with my Void style. It would look awesome. Oh, so true. It would look great for Void. That is a very good suggestion. I've actually seen a couple of Voids on the EU server this morning. Maybe one. It could have been the same one at 2 different locations. But man, that aura would suit her. That would be great. Okay. Junior likes the green. Okay. And we know the blue. Green and blue for him for the auras. Scrolls said, creepy multiverse. That's his villain. Yep, at least it's not multi-creep. That would sound worse. Let's put on the third swatch without the aura, and then we'll swap over to the vengeful one. This, back, exit. There we go. She looks grubby. I don't like it. She looks dirty. I do not approve of this one where white is prominent, or grey. I think it's a grey that's prominent. It looks so dirty. I don't like it. Some of you talking to each other. Lucifer said some real radioactive aura vibes there with the green. Yes, it does look radioactive. It is a very good choice for that. I do wonder if some people might want to use it for potential Bane builds when their skin is like all green with the veins, and then you've got that aura. Kind of, it might work. We don't know. It could work. I think your message came twice. I went to read it again, Lucifer, further down, but apparently it's there 2 times. Tribute said that's totally understandable. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'm guessing Creator League, and thank you if that's the case. But yeah, it's nothing they have is enticing enough to get me to go in, I don't think. At least at this stage. We'll wait and see what happens, but at this stage it's probably a no. Junior said, "Future Laura, don't look." It's okay. She doesn't like to pay attention to me. She's obligated to because it's her job. So if she doesn't have to pay attention to a live stream, she probably won't. Though she has been known to jump across and leave comments in places sometimes. You know? Just me casually pretending it's not me doing it. Oh, pardon me. Lucifer said the strategic is the best in my opinion. Well, I agree with you. I think the strategic is the best for the general population. Like, for me, my own choice, maybe want to create Nightwing, which there is a great many people, or at least want to do the style, it will actually go with his style, which is what we want. When they have a chroma that goes for a specific style, we want it to actually work with it, or for a specific character. So it sounds like this one is, sorry, not this one, the strategic one that we were on previously is the only one that does that. So this is the vengeful one with the first chroma with no aura, so that we can all see it without it. I should have done that to start with. Junior, you're a genius! I don't know why I didn't think of it. I quite like the hair, I've got to say. With all of the, I know we've only done 2, but also from last time, the hair color isn't bad. It's just that I would rather the swatches work properly for it. You know? But I kind of like this yellowy color. It's not too bad. Rose said the blue one looks purple on my tablet. Oh, really? I wonder if I can trick people into thinking it's purpley. I don't know. When you put it up against my character styles that are very purple, I think it's going to be noticeable in-game. But I wish there was purple. It would be nice if there was. Tribute said, I want the Voivode jacket too. I think this is a great suggestion. Because they could give us that jacket and we could have all of the emblems on our little badges there, or if we could assign things to the badges, or even if we just have the badges the original way that she had it, potentially they could do an enhanced version and a normal version. Normal version is the original badges, and then the enhanced version is an emblem that you can put on. That would be cool. That would be pretty cool. Paris said, yeah, I got 4 yellow auras out of 5 bundles, felt kind of rubbish. See? This is what normally happens. I don't know why I have such a good drop today. I'm not complaining about it. Very, very happy with the drop. It's beautiful, but it's like an outlier. This is not what normally happens to me. You guys know, normally we get duplicates upon duplicates. And that's what's happened to Para today, which is really sad because 4 yellow, not only did you get 4 of the same thing, you got 4 of the same thing that is selling for such a cheap price at the broker. You can't even try and recoup and get, like, sell 1 yellow and get a blue. You're going to sell 4 yellow and potentially get 1 other. It's terrible. Oh. Junior said, that or we kind of colorblind Rose, but it does look more purple. Oh, you kind of colorblind. Both of you think it looks purple. Well, then. I like that it looks kind of purple to you guys. On my screen it doesn't, but on YouTube screen maybe it does. I'll have a look when I go back to it later and see if I can see a difference. Junior says the cyan looks good for water or gadgets. I agree, and it's not like the way that it contrasts with the black on the rest of the aura, I nearly said chroma, looks really pretty. It's very nice, and I do think it will look good for water gadgets, potentially quantum as well, depending on your loadouts, because some of those loadouts obviously are a little on the purpley side, where the blue might be a little bit more appropriate, but it could be a good choice, especially with now everyone creating water characters, including me, for the Ultimate Recruitment event. Tribute said, why does she have the spores all over her? Because I'm using the Aberrant style. I just quickly picked any slimline that would showcase where the swatching would lie, and Aberrant is actually one of my favorites when I'm trying to create a character who looks like she's unwell. So, but yeah, that's why she has that on her. I didn't necessarily have to choose that one. It was just the first one there that I saw. What are we on? Are we on 1? I think we're on 1. We're going to 2. All right. When the black is prominent, these aren't bad. if I was going to use this, this is the one that I would use, the second one, because the black being prominent means I don't see a lot of the sheen, and I also don't think it looks quite as dirty, right? It's a little less obvious that the yellow is kind of a grubby, non-clear color. So it's hard to say, because like the shaded stuff is something I love. I love the shaded, and that's the problem with the yellow, is making it look dirty is because of the shaded part, not the high sheen. The high sheen is just something else I don't like. So I don't know. Maybe I'm too fussy. But on the bright side, I don't try to go and get these chromas after I'm done, right? Once we're done, I try to make sure I can showcase one of each if I can, and then if I can, you'll see it in shorts on my channel so you can have a look at it and I'll do a spin. But other than that, I'm not trying to seek them for my own characters, which means I'm saving some dollars there at least. Junior said that chroma does look great for Cyborg. I mean, I would love to see someone chuck it on Cyborg and see how it looks. I don't have all of the styles on here to be able to showcase everything that way, and also it would take longer. But yeah, I think it could work. I do think that Lucifer is correct though, that the strategic one is the one that's probably going to sell the best, just like Hope did last time. Tribute said, "What is your PSN name?" I don't remember. If you search my character, hang on, is it in my information for my character? It's like Haunted Soul something. Inventory, is it down there? I think you have to like inspect my character to see it. I don't know it off the top of my head. But it's Haunted Soul, but it has like underscores and things, I don't know, to make it, because I've had this account for a very long time. I have other accounts that are just called That Girl from AU, which is much easier, but my main account is not. The one that I've had for DC before I even started YouTube. It's something to do with a Haunted Soul. Junior said, "Tribute, that is the outfit from Bottled Washington." What is? Oh, the style that I'm wearing. Yes, it is. It is. Lucifer said the aberrant style is for mutants. I know. And no, not the X-Men kind of mutants. I know. But mutants as in the mutated life forms, which is why she looks like she's sick and creepy. The spores, as you call them, are mutated flesh on the style. Correct? And I think I have the back piece. The back piece is the creepiest piece of it all, because it's got like a giant eye. It's kind of fun. Look at that. It's so horrible. It reminds me of Hermaeus Mora in Elder Scrolls. It's so creepy and very, very icky. So that's the style my character is currently wearing. That's why she's got all the blots on her skin, is because I just picked the fastest slimline, and that was it there. Let's go to the last one so we can look at that also. Hey, I did it correctly. Ugh, so grubby. No, hate it. I hope you guys have some good uses for these, or some other people who play also have good uses for these, because I don't think I'm going to have some very good uses for these. I think I've got, from last time I ended up on one of these chromas on my Switch. I have 2 on Xbox One and 2 on EU, and nothing on the US server, because the US server is just insanely expensive, and I don't care about them for my own characters. I care about them so I can show you guys them. So yeah. But I don't know that I'll do that this time. I'll have to have a look and see what the prices drop down to, see how they go. Maybe we'll have some success, I don't know. But if I do, you guys will see shorts come out on my channel where I show them and give a spin so that you guys can see all 3 of the swatching and decide whether you like it or not. I know I'm ahead of the game this time though. This time we had too many different things happening on DC. I had the Outsider Ops new week. We had this drop. We have Ultimate Recruitment event dropping. We've got the powers changing on water, which incidentally, they seem really fun. Like I'm enjoying playing with them now, and she does seem stronger, my water character. So I quite like what they've done with water. Marvelous said future Laura to present Laura. I don't know what that means. Is greater than? Do you mean? Is that the symbol you're using is for in greater than rather than is? I mean, she's older than, so. But yeah, I think everyone prefers future Laura over me, which I completely understand. She's kind of fun, and she's always nasty to me, not you guys. So you guys are fine. Junior said, "Oh, future Laura is crying happy because you thought of her." I don't think I've ever seen future Laura cry. I think she might roll her eyes and go back to her phone. Paris said, "Yes, please don't get rid of future Laura." Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. People often will say to me they enjoy the future Laura content. I don't want to sacrifice that. To be honest, I enjoy it. I find it fun. I'll listen to myself. I know it's a little weird. Sometimes in the background have my video play. Usually I'm listening to see if I've done anything stupid or missed something, or, you know, in the editing process made any mistakes, because if I see something like that or hear something like that, I know I need to pay a bit more attention next time. But yeah, sometimes it's just on in the background, and honestly, I'll make myself laugh. It's good. She's good fun. I don't know. Andy! Game Rex Andy said, how's it going? It's going pretty good. We're looking at the chromas and the auras that we have received from the booster bundle, and we got to see every aura, which is very nice. I might actually, because that's the last one, right? It is. I might actually put one of the auras back on. What's one we haven't looked at in a little bit? The white and the red? We'll put a white one on, maybe? Oh, whoops, too far. Where's the white? That we'll put the white one on. And also we can't do that's better. We can't do that much dirty yellow on her, okay? It was horrible. Okay, we got the white aura on for a little bit, which is my favorite one. Lucifer said the vengeful chroma on hair makes a good light blonde color. It absolutely does, right? It's so nice. And it doesn't look as dirty as the rest. I think because it's so pale, it just looks like shadow instead of dirt, which is what it looks like on some of her body. Like right now, the yellow looks okay because it's on little pieces and it's not everywhere, but man, I don't know. The blonde is nice. Even the blue color that we got from the strategic one was nice. I didn't mind that either. Not that I'd use it for many characters, but it's still kind of cool. Steve, hello, Steve. Steve said morning, Laura. Hello, Steve. I love how you say morning in the afternoon. Maybe you said it in the morning and I'm just that far back in the chat. I don't know, but I hope you're having a good day. Lucifer said, I think the devs are using the gotcha method for the booster bundles. Yeah. This is what they do. They do YOLO. No, not YOLO. What's the fear of missing out? FOMO. They do FOMO and then gotcha. Everyone's afraid they're going to miss out, so they will all buy it. Then you buy it and haha, you don't get what you wanted. That's kind of what I think goes on. Though this time, guys, we had a really good drop. I'm a little surprised, and now I'm like, maybe if I keep talking, they're going to go, no, next time. Bad drop, bad drop. Paris said you could create a good Darkstar from Marvel with the black yellow chroma. I don't know the Darkstar character, but I believe you. You guys know a lot more about characters from Marvel and DC than I do. Even though I know a bit, I don't know as much as you guys, and definitely not as much as Para. Lucifer said, for those wondering, gotcha is referring to gotcha games where you spend money, yes, on a summon pull system to get something, but the new devs apply a certain amount per item rate or apply a filter by using old stuff or setting a rate method of which each item drops. Some companies that sell products in stores follow the same method as well. Yeah, so basically that there's going to be particular items that will drop more regardless of what it says in the rare and everything, which is... That's what I was suggesting earlier, but I'm suggesting it. I'm not saying outright that that's what they're doing. We can't know. There's no way to know, and I could be wrong 100%. But you can see how down here they've got exotic and legendary, 20% chance of the chroma, 80% chance of the aura, and my suggestion is exactly what Lucifer's saying, is that they have the yellow one dropping more than the others when it comes to the glow aura. That's just me guessing based off of the broker, right? And potentially the flora, maybe shaded chroma could be dropping more than the other ones in that group. Because that's the first one that I see on the broker, but there's also potential that's just at the broker because most people don't want that one. It's the least useful one in the group because you can't really use it for very many characters. You know, so that could be there for that reason. But that would mean they're not lying to us, right? If there's a 20% chance that we're going to get one of the two shaded, they don't tell us which one of those is more likely to drop and which one is less likely to drop. They could do that in there and still technically not be lying to us. And we'd be like trying to get something and still get a gotcha. So, yeah. Tribute said she's a cordyceps zombie. Yeah, she's definitely... I was going for a little bit of zombie with that. I use this chest piece and leg piece, maybe not the rest as much, except for occasionally I'll use the feet, but the chest and legs quite a bit when I'm trying to create a character that's being corrupted in some way or something like that. I really like the way that it's all torn. If I want something that's like like that, corrupted and everything, and I don't want the spores. I try to hide them by making them really black, or giving her a really dramatic aura that kind of hides them, so that we still get the torn clothing. I wish there was an option for this with the tears and not for the spore things that are on her. Or potentially, I wish there were other styles that we could get that have the nice tears in them the way they are on here. But, you know, they don't care what I want, so... Someone said, I know. I missed something. I don't know. Junior said, lol, the way you say I know. What do I know? Is it me, or did someone else say I know to me? I don't know. Lucifer said, oh, that's the end of the one I read before. Never mind. Junior said the yellow for a Wolverine. Okay, yeah, that's true. That would make sense. That would work. Oh, now I'm thinking, can I use it for Rogue? I can't use it for Rogue. There's no brown on here. No, we can't use it for Rogue. It's not going to work. It's going to look dirty. I won't like it. No. I still have to create my Rogue. Because she's going to be the character that I create that's going to have the stipulation that she can only use iconic abilities. So iconic abilities and abilities that we get from artifacts. So, yeah, I have to create her, but I don't think I will be using this chroma for it. No. Nope. Gamer X Andy said, I prefer the present Laura. Oh, no one ever says that to me. Thank you so much, Andy. Lucifer said, future Laura is basically her mascot. Don't tell her that. Oh my goodness, she would be so offended. But it's just true, you know? Steve said, oh, still before noon here, so morning it is. Oh, true, you're an hour out from me. He lives in Australia, but a different area of Australia, so it's actually still his morning. Never mind, I retract my previous thing that I said and humbly ask for forgiveness. Andy said, lol, I know that. Was that when I was telling you what we're doing when you were like, hey, how am I going? Sorry! I have a tendency to do that, but it's literally written in the description, and the name of the video is opening 15 booster bundles. So I think you guys do know that. I'm going to swap over again. We're going to put, let's put one of the strategic back on, because I feel like that's going to be a favorite. It's got the most use, so we'll put you there. Ooh, with the blue. Okay, and then I'm going to put the red aura. I know it's going to clash. It's definitely going to clash, but I think that's the other one we haven't seen as often as the rest, so we'll do that. Oh, they look terrible together, but the red is still cool. It's still my favorite. No, the white is my favorite. This is just a very close second, and I have a really good use for this one. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Tribute said, DCUO is like stuff in real life with trading cards. They make you keep buying stuff and keep getting doubles of everything till you get the thing you need. Yeah, that's true. And the broker is like card shops where you can go down and have a look at the ones that everyone else has discarded. But there's a middleman there. Card shop will pay a particular price for some and then will sell them at a particular price. Here, the person selling gets to decide. So it's a little more expensive over here on the broker than it is if you go for a card shop. I remember when I was playing Magic the Gathering and we used to go down and have a look for other cards. I think I only went once, but my brothers went down quite frequently to go and find the cards that they needed. And oh my goodness, it was expensive for some of them. Oh, pardon me. Rose said, we're 1 hour in, are we? I don't know what time I started this stream, to be honest. I was kind of waiting for the gardening to stop outside. It stopped and I was like, okay, good, I'm ready. I'll live stream. I went to live stream and then someone started to mow. So, and the live stream didn't work. It had attitude. But yeah, thank you, Rose. And I don't know how far back in the chat I am, but hopefully not too far back. Junior said, who knows, maybe future Laura is the real Laura and present one is a clone or a Skrull. What's a Skrull? Wait, maybe I'm a Skrull too. I think Multiverses said that he thinks I'm AI. Or that future Laura is AI, I can't remember. But apparently one of us is AI. I don't know how that would work. But I mean, you guys have seen both of our faces and heard us talking, so I guess I'm the one who interacts with you. So I feel like I would be less likely to be the AI and future Laura would be. Right, if one of us is. Kind of makes sense. Junior said, an iconic ability rogue sounds like a cool idea. Thank you. That's what, because I've been asked to create characters, just a character just using iconic abilities, which I have planned to do. I actually already know the build except for one loadout because I've played around with all the loadouts enough, including the magma one as well, which by the way, I love that ability. It's so much fun. So I do know what I want to do with it, but I also want to make it make sense for rogue. So, the abilities that I'm going to do for her have to make sense that she could absorb them from another person. So that immediately gets rid of both of the bombs, because you don't absorb the ability to throw a bomb. You just have bombs and throw them. Also, I don't know that I want the summoning of the Brine Hulk, because that seems like it wouldn't be an ability you absorb. It would be like a pet or something you have. So I don't know if I want to keep that on her. So it's a little more fiddly, because I'm trying to make it true to Rogue as well. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to create her. And I keep putting her up on polls and no one has chosen her thus far. So I'm just going to do it. My mum said I had to look up Skrull. Thank you, Mum. Shapeshifter, for anyone who didn't know. Actually, I'm probably the only one. Never mind. I didn't know. Also, you say never mind, like I say never mind. But yes, I didn't know either. The term was familiar, but I had no idea of the definition. So thank you, Mum. Albel said, where in Australia are you, Steve? He's in the land, Queensland. He's in the area where we get the most tourism. And where it's the most humid. Lucifer said, at the end of it all, we're all just fragmented psyche of some higher being imprinted on this speck of dust of a rock we call Earth, floating in one big cosmic dust bunny in a pile of cosmic dust. That's a lot of cosmic dust there. That sounds so messy and kind of like a tongue twister. So what you're saying is we're like the dust in a mess in a universe that is actually way smaller than we think it is, according to other beings who are higher than us. So we're the animals, or we're the amoeba. I don't know. Sounds like something that Lucifer would say. Albel said, I'm trying water 2 with the recruitment event. Lol. Same. I'm going to do water character for all 3. As you guys have probably noticed from the polls, I do have a new poll that will go out after this live stream, so that you guys can choose who we're doing for the EU server. I'll let you know mentor and everything after it's been chosen. So I'll probably leave it up for a day or 2 to make sure everyone who wants to vote can. Then once that one's done, we'll do Xbox as well. I will let you guys know that for the ultimate recruitment event runs that we are doing, I will be pre-creating the characters so that we can just log in and start running the content together, because I'm going to be doing a lot of live streaming over the next couple of weeks, what with the ultimate recruitment event and also with the second chance that we all have at the Extra Life rewards. And I wanted to make sure we all got to do it on every server, so I'm doing that, but it means that I have less time for other things during those times. So I'm going to have my characters pre-done for them so that we can start running the stream straight away. So once you guys have decided, my character will get created, I'll get the style and everything sorted, but I won't play any of the content, and when we go live, my character will already be in the police station or the nightclub to start. Just so everybody is aware, because I don't want you guys to think, oh, it's okay, she's probably character creating, I've got 10 minutes, and then come and realize I've started. So just so everyone knows, I will put it in the post as well so that everyone knows that too. Junior said, correct, Cuppa Buddy. The Skrulls are aliens in Marvel Universe. They shapeshift into heroes and villains to hide in Earth. I actually know that! Oh, I feel so stupid now. I remember that. I'm so sorry. I forgot. But yes, I remember that. Rose said my stream started at 11:39 a.m. in Australia, Victoria. That is awesome. Thank you. So that means I'm an hour and 11 minutes in. Beautiful. That's not so bad. Junior said, sorry, I'm a Marvel nerd. Why would you apologize for having the information we need? Don't apologize. We love when people know. Oh, my mum said I got the nevermind from you. I know. Sometimes I go off on a massive tangent and then realize it's completely irrelevant, so the tangent ends by me saying nevermind. And I think my mum has now picked up on it, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It's just how I am. Paris said there is a Marvel character from whom Rogue could have absorbed the ability to create those bombs. Who? Demon Goblin was the second hobgoblin who was transformed into a demonic hybrid. He could summon his bombs. Oh, then maybe I should do it. I mean, I haven't fully fleshed out exactly what I want to do with it, but I mean, if that's possible, I will probably use the Bloom one rather than the Scarecrow one, because I think I mostly agree with Multiverse on that one. I don't like it as much. The other one works way better, the Spore Pod, whatever it's called. Hang on, we will look it up so I'm not rambling about nothing. There's too many. Iconic powers. So this one. Yeah, Spore Pod is the one I'll probably use over the Scarecrow Fear Bomb. I feel like this one's more likely to be of good use for me. Brian Hulk, see, this I don't know if I should have. Her summoning a Brian Hulk doesn't seem like it should be an ability that she can have. Maybe not that one. You know? But Magma is definitely on the cards. Shadow Curse is on the cards. Now Spore Pod might be, and Starbolt is on the cards. But there's also a couple that I want from artifacts. So Omega Beam I will probably use, because I don't know whether people specifically want me for this. Because when I was asked to do an iconic build only, there weren't these extra iconics, right? It was just what we had up here. But these have all been added after. So I don't know if people would consider Heat Vision a cheat, or if I shouldn't have Heat Vision, because we could do Heat Vision with Solar Amplifier, or I could do Omega Beam for it. If I'm doing Omega Beam, I have to level it up to a particular amount for it to actually function well enough, whereas with Heat Vision, I don't have to level it quite as high to get it to work well for what I want. But one of those two will likely be used, and I want to make sure what people want to see is what I do. So if people prefer to use the artifact ones instead of the iconic abilities we've had for years, maybe I should do that. I'm not sure. And I definitely want to use the... Oh, what's it called? The one that goes along well with Shadow Curse. Is it Candle? I think it's Candle. Yeah, this one here. This one's... I haven't leveled on this character yet. I probably won't. I'm using it on another one. But the Candle ability where she brings out the scroll and does the crits, I love that ability. It's so much fun. I have to see if I can make it make sense for Rogue, though, is the thing. So another one I'm not sure about. My mum said, thank you. I don't know much about Marvel. I think Spider-Man is Marvel. Oh, Spider-Man is Marvel. Spider-Man is the bestest character from Marvel. I love Spider-Man. As does Junior. Scroll said, I finished the Ultimate Recruitment event. Congratulations! I hope it was fun. Hope you got everything you needed. And I hope you chose a good artifact. Junior said, nah, you're fine, Cuppa Buddy. And yes, Spidey is Marvel's most iconic character. Yes, he's iconic because he's the best. Lucifer said Spider-Man is Marvel. Oh, thank you. See, everybody knows except my mum, who I bet you after today she'll never forget. She said, Marvel nerds are cool, DC nerds are cool, all nerds are cool. Thank you. I've been a nerd most of my life, so I'm perfectly fine with nerds being cool. I've always thought nerds are cool. Junior said, I mean, you can make rogue absorbing DC characters instead. I mean, that's true. Maybe I could do that. But I would like to make it at least a little bit make sense. But absorbing abilities that exist over everywhere means basically everything would be on the table. The bombs are definitely on the table now. I did not know that he could create his own bombs that way. That's kind of cool. Maybe they're back. They're back. Spore is back. Junior was thanking my mum. Oh, Paris said Heat Vision is fine. Do it. Okay, maybe I'll do Heat Vision. I feel like that one makes more sense for her, because it kind of looks like she's done it from... Oh, now I can't remember Marvel character names. What's his name with the Heat Vision, guys? I've got the wrong characters in my head. I've got DC characters in my head, but the Heat Vision from here. If I use this, maybe I'll go with that. It does make sense more so than the Omega Beam one for her, I think. And I'm already trying to get Omega Beam leveled up for my Scarlet Witch, so the glowing eye thing will happen for her. So, maybe a different artifact. My mum said... Oh, she's saying good day. Cyclops! Oh, thank you, Junior. See, Junior knows the things. Cyclops. Like, how can I not remember Cyclops' name? He's such an iconic character. I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, we're at the bottom of the chat. Hey! I got through relatively fast. Normally these go for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours-ish. I think we're only just over an hour, aren't we? That's not bad. That's not bad. I must have rambled faster than I normally do. Is there anything from what we've got here that you guys would like me to show again before we do stop the stream? Want to make sure if there's anything people want to know about and see if it looks good, that I can show it before we're gone. So please do ask if you need to. Which one have we not shown much? Blue? The blue is the one that we thought looked a bit purple, right? I don't know. It looks very blue to me. I wish it looked more purple. I mean, against this blue, it looks a little purpley. Hang on. Let's do this. If we put it with the purple, does it look purple? That is the question. Let's try. Because if it does, I'll be happy. I can't say it looks purple, but I can say that it suits it, right? It doesn't look bad. I don't know. I could do that. I could use it on purple characters and have it look alright. It looks kind of cool. Darn it, you guys have convinced me. I like the blue one. Lucifer said, though DC did make their own version of Spider-Man called Sideways, he creates rifts to travel through between the dark multiverse and the multiverse of DC. How is he like Spider-Man? Also, that does sound kind of cool, but you're trying to recreate Spider-Man. That's not going to happen. Spider-Man is iconic. It's impossible to recreate him. I say that, and they've literally created an alternate reality version of him called Miles Morales, and I absolutely love him. So I don't know. Junior said the blue aura on you looks great. Oh, thank you. I do like it. You guys have convinced me. It does look pretty good. It's very nice, Dawn. Probably going to use it a bit now. Okay, the blue and the white and the red have good uses. For me. It's not bad. She's looking alright, guys. She's looking alright. Alright, so hopefully, guys, this was helpful. If not helpful, at least entertaining. And I really want to say I appreciate every single one of you who turns up for my live streams. It's so lovely when you're here. You guys have the best sense of humor, and sometimes you just make my day. You know, it's a good bit of fun, and I really enjoy it. And also, thank you to anyone who watches my streams later. I really appreciate that too. You guys are awesome. And since there doesn't appear to be any more questions or anything else that I need to showcase for you guys, I will leave it here, and I will let you all know that you should definitely have a good one.